I probably won't have the I probably won't have the arrow actually visible. I might have the bow. I might not even have the bow visible. Well, if I don't know. I do want like some interesting composition in the scene. I don't want it to be like, because if it's like just staring at the adventurer's face, like is that really going to be like, how compelling is that going to be? I don't know. So where would the bowstring be? The tough thing is that it'd be at like an angle, right? And it'd be like, well, no. Let me think about this. It'd be just like drawn way back here. Like it wouldn't even be. So maybe like the bowstring should just not be visible behind the bow. Like the bow should just be like it should be like more like right towards the camera, quote unquote. So like uh, you can like see some of the you can like kind of see the arrow, but like you'd be seeing it like directly like head on, kind of. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, Anyways, I shouldn't be worrying about this so much. I should be right because I like this isn't even the final art or anything. I'll be coming back. Like the plan is to come back and like fix the art later. Um, so what is it that I actually need here? I need the face. I need like the hand. I need the sweat droplet, and then uh, that's actually all I really need. So let's so copy file new. Okay, paste. I actually don't need this whole thing, so I might just I'm just crop this down to like the size that we want the face to actually be. So image cropped selection. So let's save this as archery. So we have aim, we have long view. So we'll have close up, and this will be face. And then we have, and again, this is all just temp art. I'm not this bad of an artist. I'm not a great artist, but I'm not this bad of an artist. So we'll have a new one for this. And again, we don't need this to be the full size. We can just select like just what we need of it. And I'm giving a little extra room because I think I'm gonna. I don't know. It's not. I think it's gonna look a little different than this, but crop selection. Save this as bow. And lastly, let's take our sweat droplet. File new. Okay, paste, and then let's let's move it. Oops. Let's move it down and extend it up further. So I can like run down the adventurer's like forehead or brow or whatever. And let's save, or I guess let's crop this as well, of course. Because this does not take up much space at all. The cropping, I don't think it actually makes a huge difference, but yeah, no, whatever. Crop selection. Save this as droplet. And yeah, okay. So now we're gonna add this third tableau. So in this third tableau, so where do we have TB? Yeah. So in special mode, this one will be. Oh yeah, no. Okay, so we have a. Okay, yeah. So if tableau equals 2, this is going to be tableau 2. If sm tableau equals 2, then we'll do basically the same thing that we do for tableau 0. We'll just set the environment breaks and then yeah, and then so when we go into here, when we have wait, oh no, special mode equals sorry, here, yeah. So now we have sorry, so okay, so this is for tableau 0. Tableau 1 we have here for tableau. So now we'll have elif tableau 2. If special mode tableau equals 2, then yeah, what is it that we were gonna do? I mean, like, oh, I guess we'll want to initialize the position of the. We'll want to initialize. Okay, so yeah, actually, let's go back down to uh, the other place because we'll want we won't just want to initialize these. We'll also want to say like um, we'll want to say like TV. Actually, wait, what is it? I think it's usually like archery, CU, uh, face, pause, equals, I don't know. I guess it'll start at like, it'll start on one side of the screen and like pan to the other side of the screen. Or maybe it'll like start, not like, it won't pan like all the way across. So it'll be a relatively slow pan. Actually, no, it could be a relatively fast pan now that I think about it. So let's start it off screen. So let's start it like at 200. Uh, Actually, if it's a fast pan though, yeah, no, this could work. Okay, so we'll start at 200. So we need archery CU face position. We also need archery CU bow position and equals. So what is this one going to be? This one's going to start also at 200. No, this one's gonna start at like 300. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna need to tinker with these values to figure out like what they're actually supposed to be. Archery, CU, droplet. Uh, I'll go with Y on this one. Droplet Y equals. It'll start at like negative 300? No, negative like 200, maybe. Again, I'll need to change all these things. All right, so let's go up to where we have like all these archery values defined because we need not just these values, but we need a bunch of other ones too. So yeah, archery, yeah. All right, so excuse me. So archery, archery, close up, bow equals pygame dot image dot load art slash archery slash close up spelled correctly slash bow dot png and duplicate that for the face and the droplet close up face close up droplet and then right, so we have these other values that we can initialize to whatever and then we also need we need like speed values, so like archery CU face speed equals I don't know what these numbers are supposed to be, so I'm just gonna say like 20 archery CU bow speed equals, this one's gonna be slightly slower. I don't know, like 19. I don't know if that's how well that's gonna work, but we'll see. And then archery CU droplet speed equals, this one will be really slow relatively, so like I don't know, like 2 or something. I don't know. Again, like I won't really know what these numbers are supposed to be until we actually see them in the game. So so we'll say yeah, so now let's go back down to the place where we render this stuff. We might need more values or whatever, but we'll say, blit, oh yeah. You know, I kind of want to, well, so like for these things that we're blitting, we I kind of want to do the opposite of like the border, like with like with the with everything else in the scene, we blit it so that it stays like outside of this frame. But like I kind of want to do the opposite. I want to kind of want to blit this so it stays inside of this frame. Um, but for now, I'll just do it like the cheap way. So I'll just say I'll just say like so let's say like the edge x equals the edge x equals the face pause, right? Face or archery face archery close up face position. And then if archery CU face pause is less than what was it? Oh yeah, so we have the like the TB start. So like if this is over the edge, then we'll say okay, so edge x equals blah blah, offset x equals 0. Then we'll say kind of like what we were doing before with the other stuff. We'll say archery CU face position. Or no, we'll say edge x equals TB start and offset. Wow, I spelled that really dumbly. Sometimes I spell it just OFST, but I spelled it OFSET, which is just like really sad looking. All right. Excuse me. Offset x equals the difference. So TB start minus archery CU face position, archery CU face position, yeah. And then so then we'll say so blit graphics, or no, yeah, graphics dot blit. We'll blit archery. We do the face first, right? Yeah, because the face is the lowest layer. So face, and then we'll blit it to the position edge x. Oh, wait, this needs to be in as a tuple. Edge. Hey, Pema, how's it going? What? What? One of those is not a semicolon? Hold on. Let me see about this. Let me see about this madness. What is happening here? I don't need that open anymore. Oops, that's not what I had copied. My stupid clipboard. Sometimes I can copy and paste between computers, and sometimes I can't. Oh, there we go. What? Huh. You're saying these are not the same character? What? Is that true? That is terrifying if true. They look so similar. Is there a slight difference between them? I can't perceive it. Maybe you're playing a prank on me now. Maybe they are exactly the same character, and you're just toying with my brain. One is a Greek question mark. Is that really how that works? Wow. That is terrifying. That is truly terrifying. Why would anyone do that? Yikes. Wow, code must be really confusing to read in Greece, right? Because like if every line ends with a question mark, it's like archery aim position plus equals archery elasticity is like All right, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, this is supposed to be edge x. Uh, yeah, and then the z coordinate is just 0, I think. Yeah, because it goes to the top of the screen. Okay. Oh no, it's actually 5 now that I think about it. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, and actually, it's actually not TB start. It's TB start plus 5. I really need to come up with like better like math and like I just need to organize like all this stuff way better. But for now, I'm just kind of like make putting it in like in a relatively simple sort of way. I think like what I kind of need is like an animation system kind of because I'm gonna be doing like I don't know I'm gonna be doing more of this stuff. At least I plan on doing more of this stuff and like yeah yeah like for some stuff is like special like the art like the bow waver like the bow like just kind of like jitters around so like some things will have to be handled in like special cases but for stuff that just like pans around the screen like that I don't know I can come up with a system for that okay so graphics lit archery level position yeah how would I if I did have an animation system I'd probably want it to be handled with uh like keyframing. Like I'd probably want to like specify like values for it to be like, you know, I don't know how I'd want to do it. No, maybe I will special case it for a while. I'll probably want to special case it for a while longer because I don't know all the things that I'll want to do, and it probably won't be clear to me until much later. Like what are the extents of like what I want to do with this sort of thing. So I'll worry about that later. All right, so we're blitting. So we're blitting the face. We're blitting at position edge x, position 5, and then right. So we're gonna do area equals pygame dot rect, and this is going to be starting at offset x, comma. Um, Oh, I should default the Tableau to 1, just so that we can test this faster. Um, yeah, oh, yeah, if I change the pace of the tableaus too, like if I change the duration of the tableaus, like it'll also change like, I'll either need to, so that the animation speed scales with the duration, or, yeah, I'll need to think of that too. But I'll think about it later. Okay, so offset x 0. Uh, the width. I don't know. I'm just gonna say like 500 because I don't care right now. And then like I don't know, like 500. That's excessive. I only have to do 3. It's not taller than 310. So okay. Okay, so then we'll say archery CU face position, archery CU face position plus equals delta times archery CU face position face speed. Face speed, yeah. Okay, and then like I'll probably want to do like the same things for the other things. Wait, is there? There's got to be a simpler way to do this. Face position, face. Yeah, I'm just gonna say. For li in actually no I don't care like for starters I'm just gonna do it the sloppy way. I'm just gonna copy and paste have it repeated because like I'm gonna be animating these things differently so whatever. I mean some of it will be the same but oh it's the bow position. Oh right, and actually I have to do the droplet after the face and before the bow so whatever. Alright, so this is bow position. No, stop, go away. Right, so this is, oops. This is bow. This is bow. I like how autocomplete shows up after I'm already done typing. It's like, thanks. Yes, autocomplete, you're correct. That is obviously the thing I was typing because I just finished typing it. How observant of you. Um, um, let's okay, so yeah, so right, so the droplet, I don't have to do anything as fancy. I can just say oh no, I do actually. But I can use the same edge offset. Oh, I should make it so that the huh. I was gonna say I should make it just so that the droplet lines up with the face, so I could just use the same dimensions for it. Yeah, that might actually be simpler. So let's go to the face and put the droplet on here on a new layer. Yeah, because it's pretty close to the edge of the face anyways, so it's gonna go like here-ish. So like so let's copy this and paste this and expand canvas. Oh, I don't need to do the margin on the other side. I actually just need the margin on the one side. Image, crop selection. There we go. All right, so save that, and then right. So now I can just line it up with the face, and it'll be all. I don't have to recalculate that value or anything. So yeah, okay, and actually I can just do it right here then, I guess. So graphics dot blit archery cu droplet and the positioning and stuff will all be exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Oh no, the y value will be different. Because the y value is archery cu droplet y, and then yeah, because then we'll also say archery cu droplet y plus equals delta time times archery cu droplet speed. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So let's for testing purposes, let's default Tableau to start at 1, so that way we will get to Tableau 2 really fast. So let's see how this looks. So run this, and we will so activate archery. That's a crash. Archery long view position is not defined. I didn't change any of this stuff. What do you mean archery long view position is not defined? I didn't change any of that stuff. How did that disappear? Oh, because it's not getting initialized. Okay. Sure. Uh, okay. So, sure. Right, yeah, previously we'd always just switched that mode. We never actually started in that mode, so I guess that's how that happens. Archery, there's probably going to be other values that don't exist yet. And I guess we'll find those out too. Let's try this again. Activate archery. Yep, more crashes. What do you mean? Graphics message is not defined? Oh, I just clicked it too fast. Seriously? Wow. Get defined. Activate archery. There we go. Archery level slide position. Alright, so like, I'm guessing just all of these things. Actually, no, it's probably just these. No, it's probably both of these things too. Archery. Oh no, it's just, yeah, right, I already did one of them, so I'll just do this other one too. So, yeah, there we go. So now we're initializing those variables properly. And stop crashing, you child. Archery long view position index? Wait, what are you talking? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? What does that even mean? Long view position index? I don't know what that means. What is this? This is for Tableau 1? Slide position. Slide position? Oh, that's just for, no, that's just for stupidness. So yeah, so I don't care about that. So I'll just say, wait, do we have to initialize this value somewhere? Yeah, I guess this is another thing that we're not initializing. So I'll just initialize it. Huh, usually I'm more careful about that stuff. Not today, apparently. Or yesterday was when I did this stuff. Okay. So save that, and then, more crashes. More crashes, you say? Oh, right, again, I put it in the wrong order. Stupid. Save that, and then, run that, and... Alright, activate archery. Hey, look at that. Alright, so, wait, why did it go back to... Oh, I'm modulating wrong. When I'm changing Tableau, I'm changing it modulo 2, but now there are 3 tableaus, so it should be modulo 3. Modulo 3, right, okay. But other than that, it was mostly working. So here we go. Here we go. See how it looks. Oh, I should just default to have archery on, so I don't have to keep hitting the activate button, which apparently crashes. Oh yeah, so here's our Tableau. Here's our new Tableau. Which it's going a little slow, I'm noticing. But like, yeah, it's supposed to be like a panning shot where like, yeah, it's supposed to pan a lot faster than that. So 20 is like half the speed that we actually want it to be. So let's put it up to like 40. Right, so these are the things that I knew I would have to tune. So let's make where is it? Archery, yeah, so let's make the face speed like 40, and let's make the bow speed like let's make it like 30, 35. We can actually have some like real separation between those two. And then the droplet speed will be like, I don't know, like 8 or something. That might be that's probably too fast. Oh, and I was gonna say, I was gonna default archery to be on. So special mode, archery, there we go. Okay, that way I just don't, because apparently I can crash if I hit the activate archery button too fast, so might as well just start it on. Alright, so, here we are. So this is probably still too slow. Also, I don't really like the composition, and apparently there are adventurers walking through. Yeah, the composition is like too... Yeah, oh, you know what? You know what we'll do instead is, I'll bring the speed of the bow way down. It'll only be like 20, but also bring the position way up. The position will start at like 500. So it'll be like mostly on screen at the start. So it just, yeah, we just see this Tableau for like 5 seconds and then it switches over. I just initialize it to the other Tableau so that we can see this Tableau like in full. So I don't really like the composition here because like, for one thing, you don't even see the droplet until it's like all the way down the face, and the face runs off the screen and everything. Yeah, I just don't like the composition here. But like this is like the order that like I'm hoping to have like the like that is like, I could always cheat it. Like I can make the adventurer's face lit from the other direction, because I don't like that the shaded I don't like that the shaded I should probably, if I'm initializing if I'm initializing Archer to be on, I should probably initialize the frame boundaries to be correct as well. Uh, I mean, maybe this will look better once I have like actual like art in it and stuff, but no, right now I'm still just not enthusiastic about it. I mean, one thing that I can do. Oh, well, one thing that I should do is like actually like blit some of the stuff to the correct position because right now I'm wait, no, I'm blitting it at position 5. Hmm. There's like a thin edge on the bottom of the screen. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't careful about exporting my images. Oh no, it's probably because I was like dragging it around before. Yeah, so what do I want to do to the positioning to make the just make it less bad, I guess. What do I want to do there? I mean, I could change like what we're actually showing in that scene. Like, um, I can make it so that the speed like is not constant. I can make it so that I can make it so that like it goes like faster at first and then like settles. Because I was like hoping it would like settle in like a composition roughly like this, I guess. Um, no, I should probably like flip the face around. I wonder how that would. If I just like put the face, if I just like it's like literally like well yeah like image flip horizontal. Uh, yeah, maybe this will be better. I'll have to re-export the droplet now that it's on the other side. So copy, paste, expand canvas, save that. Yeah, let's see how this goes instead. Wait, no. Oh, sorry. Get rid of the droplet layer. Save that. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see what this does. So run the script. And um, yeah, that's a little bit better. It still feels too slow. So I probably shouldn't start it as far off screen. Because I think actually, when I say too slow, I think what I mean is like, it's taking too long to get to the good stuff. I do like this composition better. So I think I'll just start it a little closer on screen. And so yeah, so let's go up to, so we start at we start at position 200. Let's start at position 300. Let's start the bow at position 600. And let's keep the speed the same for now, see how that goes. So we'll have to make it so that, like right now I have it so that like the face goes like so far off screen that it actually goes out of frame on the other side. So I'll have to like fix that. But yeah, and actually, you know what else is let's start the bow like completely in the scene so that we have something like to look at like when the scene like first starts up. So let's put it at like 800, and let's speed of 20. That might still be fine. Actually, let's drop it down to speed of 15, so it doesn't travel too far. And then yeah, let's see how that goes. All right, so here's our here's this tableau. Why is the bow? I'm increasing the bow position and it doesn't seem to be having much effect. Am I using? Maybe I'm accidentally using like the face position or something. No, that wouldn't make sense. I'll just put it up to like 1500. Like, come on, like, wait, 1500 should be like basically off screen. 800 should be. What the heck? How is this not working? It is using the bow position. What? That doesn't make sense to me. So, I don't know, 1200. Like, be on screen. Like, be noticeably on screen, please. I would like it if the bow would start, like, on screen and visible. It keeps freaking starting in the same stupid place. How freaking dare it? Oh. Wait a second. I'm reinitializing it to an incorrect value down here, aren't I? Yep. Super am. Right, at the start of... Yeah. Okay. So the changing the position thing, none of that had been working because it kept getting reset to an incorrect value. So yeah, that would explain why that was happening. And so what do I guess I guess I'll have like yeah, I guess I have to keep track of like the initial value as well. So the for all of these values we need to so face value pause init and then pause init and that makes a lot more sense though. Why like nothing seemed to be changing. Init excuse me. Save that and then okay yeah so as here so below we shall initialize these things kind of like this, except indented and without all the extra stuff going on. Just the inits. I'm gonna have to do this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Alright. That should go better. So it's probably not quite so dramatically high either. Right, it's probably like 600, right? Like I think that was one of the things that I tried earlier. So let's yeah, let's see how that works. And alright, so we have this tableau, and then that might be a little too far. I mean, it kind of like hits on a little bit of what I was like hoping for. Although, I kind of want to flip the composition again. I want to flip it back like so that like the shaded eye is on the other side. Because for one thing, that's how I wanted it in the first place. Image. Oh wait, hold on. Bring back the droplet image. Flip horizontal. Re-export the droplet. Copy. Paste. Image. Crop selection. Save that. Save this. Oops, no. Remove the droplet layer. Oops, not add a new layer. Remove the droplet layer. Save this. Okay. And then, yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, because, like, in this composition, like, you actually see this eye before you see, like, the other eye. So, I like that you see the lighter eye before you see the darker eye. And I think this is pretty good. Again, I'll have to cut it off so that it doesn't go off the other side of the screen. And this is still all temp art, so I'll wanna replace the art so the art looks better. But other than that, I think we're doing all right. So yeah, this is like from the beginning. Like we see the wavering bow, and this is where we get our action tags so that we can participate in the event, and then we see the long view. Of course, the adventurers won't be like traipsing through the background, so there'll be all that, and then it goes to the to this view. Very dramatic, very intense. I might want the sweat droplet on the other side. I might want it on the far brow, like the darkened brow. I don't know. I might want it in the lightened brow though, so it can like really glint. I think I want the bow to move even slower than it's moving now. Like right now it's moving at a speed of 15. Let's just put it down to a 10, because like it covers up the face for too long. I want the face to like pass behind it and then just get out the other side much faster. I mean these are like relatively small aesthetic touches that I don't have to be spending like. I don't have to be like harping or like just like fretting over these things to the extent that I am. Also, there should be a bowstring. It should be subtle, but there should be a bowstring. It just doesn't really make sense to not have a bowstring at all. I'm gonna add that real quick, and then I'll get to doing other things because like there are a lot of other things I should be doing right now. Do do do. I don't know if that bowstring is gonna make tons of sense, but again, I'll worry about like the detail on the art later. So here we are, and yeah, no, that bowstring sucks. Definitely not like that. Um, I just wanted it for like contrast, I guess, because the whole thing was like looking a little flat. But I can do better than that. Undo, undo. Oops, no, redo. Oh yeah, I did leave a little gap. I was like, why is there a gap at the bottom of the image? But it's because there's actually a gap at the bottom of the image. Oops, no, not that color. Uh, yeah, I don't know, something more like that. Okay, one more time. Uh, then I'll no, no, what the heck? Why are you running like a million copies of the script? You terrible, terrible jerk. I hit the rerun button and it. Wait, no, hold on. Rerun. There you go. Alright. So, long view, close up. Uh, yeah, I probably don't want the tableaus to last like quite so long. I don't have that many tableaus yet, which is I guess why I'm not like I can I can make them go faster later once I have like more art to work with. Um, I think I am gonna drop down the speed of the bow a little bit lower even because we really don't need the bow moving that much. So uh, and uh, it's still really weird that the adventurers walk through the background. Oh, you know what else is yeah, you know what? I know I said I'm gonna stop and like work on other things instead, but just this is just all just very important, like all super important is oh yeah yeah. All right, I have to widen the face image a little bit. So uh image canvas size. Let's widen it. Right now it's 528, so let's do oh whoa, I guess the width was 500, so I'm actually cutting off some of the pixels. That's funny. No, let's do like 600, I guess. That should be enough. Yeah, that's enough, probably. Hopefully. We'll see. So I added 50 pixels on the side. I want to do that to the to this as well. Image, canvas size, 50 pixels, so 77, so 127. Yep. Okay, save that, and then oh, the starting position will. I want to bring it down. I mean, it isn't like urgent, but like the face initial position, I guess will be 250 now. And then whoops. Because the other thing that's so important, is the cap, uh, and the collar too. It's like the adventure cap comes down like so, and shading tone. Just I don't know. It didn't look right to not have the. Actually, it wasn't the cap that I thought at first. What I realized I didn't like to not have was the collar, but then as soon as I remembered the collar, I remembered the cap as well. So there you have it. Oh yeah, actually this one will be shaded. Do do do. Do 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 do. Again, this is not final art. This is just so that I don't cry whenever I see it. Okay. Uh, so save that. Did I save that? Save that. Oh wait, did I? Okay, yeah. I think I don't want the sweat droplet to be coming out of the hat because like hats don't sweat. It's not like the hat is leaking. Um, so, uh, okay. Uh, oh, I really should set it so that the adventurers like don't. Uh, whoa. Oh, right. I still have it hard set to only blit like 500 pixels in, so I can fix that. But I'm not gonna bother like seeing it again because I'm sure it worked out fine. I'm sure. I'm sure it did. Okay. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with the background. I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna add something. Maybe I'll add like more reminders of like the wind or something, or like I don't know. Like I don't want to leave it completely blank. I mean, it won't look completely blank. It'll you know how like on the in the background of like the game, there's like that thin blue where is it? There's like that thin blue strip along the kind of like right. There's like a little blue space above. It's not actually part of the game, right? Like that blueness is just kind of like in the background of my stream. So it'll show like that a little bit, but then like a lot of it will actually just like draw over like I don't know. Like there's a lot of transparency going on there. So I don't know. Um, we'll see how it turns out. Uh, and oh yeah, right. So the quick thing that I was going to change is to initialize since we're initializing these things to the since we're initializing archery to be on. While I do that, I should initialize these things to be these values instead. So do do do. Just real quick, and then this will be TB end, and so will this one. All right, save that. Oh, actually, I guess technically I don't want to initialize. I don't care. Whatever. Because if I initialize it this way, it'll cut out the background, even for the archer or long view tableau. But I don't care because it'll correct itself. And like this is all just for testing purposes right now, anyways. So oh yeah, I forgot to change that value. That was the other thing I was going to change. Okay. Where's that value? That value is down here. I just arbitrarily put in the number 500 when apparently I need the number 600. How big? I forget how wide I made that. Maybe it was like I don't know. I'll just do 700. Okay. So yeah. Let's So yeah, the last like the most important of these images is actually this last one because I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but basically like the last thing is that we'll show targets and then we'll show arrows hitting the targets or missing the targets. But we'll show the targets and then they'll be like pew 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 pew, right? Like and this will also be like this is actually like kind of like the results screen. So we'll see how that goes. How many yeah, I was thinking like well actually let's look at the you know what? It might just be that we have I drew it as like having like 6 like different like targets here, but we might just have 3 targets because they're actually like really only like 3 grades. Although, well, let's look at the shape that we actually have going on here. So new what was it? It was 950 by 310. Like what fits nicely in this? Yeah, I was just like thinking of this shape. Like this would like cut cleanly into like thirds, right? But like if I tried to cut into like sixth or anything like that, it would like I don't know. I'd have to like yeah, right. Like I don't know. That would be like a bit small, and like yeah. So maybe I'll just cut it into thirds. Uh, uh, so how would this actually get laid out, really? So there'd be like a the intersection should be brush width 5, black, and so it'd be like, yeah, there'd be like separation. It'd be evenly spaced, but for now, I don't totally care. Uh, and then, oops, yeah, right. So, oh yeah, I forgot the backing would be blank actually, and then there would be, relatively evenly spaced divisions, and then so it'd be like the same target. We'd be seeing the same target. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it just occurred to me. In the long view, there's only one target, so it's a little weird that there would be multiple arrows. So maybe I should have 3 archers and 3 targets. That was like one of the things that I toyed with, was the idea of having like multiple uh, multiple archers, multiple targets. So what if it was range 3? What if they were separated by like 50? What if they were like 50 pixels apart each? Because like earlier, like I was trying to do I think like 5 of them, and like they were separated by like they were all too close together. And I won't like if I do it this way. Yeah, this is better. If I do it this way, they won't literally be all like separate images. I'll actually like bake them into the same image, because it's just quicker to render that way. But yeah. So I guess actually in this tableau, if I wanted to, I could have like I could actually have like, oh yeah, actually, if I had 3 archers, I could actually pan across all 3 archers in that scene, and then I could pan a lot quicker, right? Because like I felt like this scene like doesn't have much movement to it. Like it's gonna have like wind and stuff, but like there's not a ton going on here because that's like the most utilitarian. And then like this scene, this scene pans relatively slowly, so I was kind of hoping to have a little more action involved. Um, but oh yeah, if I'm gonna have multiple archers, I guess I'll want to bring down the spacing a little bit because like they're off screen, right? Maybe that's fine. I don't know. Oh, but if they could do off screen again, I'll want to like, I'll basically want to like the thing where I did the blit art. Yeah, I'll probably want to change like blit art to like blit outside art and then blit inside art for like the art that like, because yeah, that stuff like I don't want it like going off the edge of the screen like it is now. This one actually managed to stay inside this. Actually, no, this one doesn't manage to stay inside the screen because there's a little white pick of like pixels down in this corner that keeps like popping up and it's annoying. Um, but yeah, in general, I'll want to render things that way. Um, all right, so uh, yeah. Um, yeah, I think this is good. Right. So yeah, triple targets. Oh, so I guess I actually don't really need the. Oh, well. Hmm. I guess it's a little weird. Than this one, you only see one target. I think it'd just be more confusing than anything if you saw multiple targets in this view. So I think for this view, you will just see one target. But then, yeah, and we will do the split screen thing. We will do the divisions between them because we'll imply that like maybe there is more space between these things, and you're actually just seeing like you're just seeing like you're seeing 3 close-ups of the individual targets. So yeah, for the individual targets, I mean they'll look very similar to the target as you see it here, except a little bit smaller so that it fits inside. Uh, so it fits inside these squares, and then so let's use a bigger brush to round out these shapes. Do-do-do. Mhm. I don't know how I'm going to animate the arrow exactly. It might be that you don't actually see the arrow fly in. It might just be that like it like thwap appears like on the board. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle that. Hmm. Maybe I'll do like a really like a long. Hmm. Uh, yeah, no, I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so but yeah, so we have this copy paste. Whoops. Yeah. No, that's right. All right. So we have our three targets, and then that's actually annoyingly big. I'm actually gonna shrink that down a little bit more. It's just like those colors and patterns and stuff. Like it's just really annoying to see them that big and on screen like that. So I'm gonna shrink them down a little bit more, just so they don't take up quite as much of the screen real estate. I can also cheat them to be like, because like in this point it's like not as important to like be honing in on the fact that they're targets. Like we're depicting them the same way because like they are supposed to represent the same physical objects, but like um, we can, I don't know, I might cheat them a little bit. So like maybe tone down the contrast slightly. Oops. Deselect. Just brightness contrast. Just like stop, you jerk! Stop honking at me. Just because like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do exactly, but like I just like I'm not enthusiastic about like how like the colors are just like really loud and like in your face. I don't know if that's actually better, but like I don't know. I'll figure something out. Um, so let's yeah, what am I gonna do with the animation here? I hadn't really thought about this before. I guess I guess I'll just have to come up with like a really quick animation. I mean, usually, like for most things, I animate like only every like 4 frames, or like I only ever animate like 4 frames per second. Uh, but I think I'll have to like just come up with like a quicker, like I guess like I don't know, like maybe just like on like 3 consecutive frames, like it'll be like like you'll see like the arrow like hurtling towards the you'll just see like a blur of like the arrow like flying towards like the so you'll see like oops, that's the wrong tool. uh you'll see like like a blur as like the arrow like flies towards the target, and then hey Kento or Kent 0456, how's it going, welcome. uh yeah, so maybe you just see like a blur at first, and then I should be drawing this on a separate layer. So you just see like a blur like flying towards the target, and then you see so there'll be like a hint of like the arrowy color going on in here or whatever, but it'll be like very indistinct, very like blurry, like or I don't know, something like that, and then it'll be like it'll be like stuck in the target, and it'll be like I don't know, maybe there'll be like a poof, or like I don't know, like a thwack, or I don't know, like some sort of like I don't know, impact, and then I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I'm just kind of like making this up as I go. And then no, what would yeah, maybe actually maybe I should like maybe it should be like ghosty out in like multiple directions, because like like when an arrow hits something it like wah, 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 a little bit. I don't know if I'll actually want that sort of effect, but like I could do something like that, I guess. I don't know if that is gonna be desirable, but yeah, and then in the next frame it just so then the last frame it just is like how it is, just like stuck in the target or whatever. I don't know, maybe something like that. I really don't know. This is like the part. This is like one of the things that I hadn't really thought through. Uh, it's not actually going to be perfectly bright white. That is misleading. Or it's like that perfectly bright white is like an offensive color. Like it's like you only use perfectly bright white if you mean it, and like you never actually mean perfectly bright white. And no, that looks weird. um, huh. Let's look at. I'm gonna switch over to Facecam real quick, and I'm going to just take a look at like archery stuff happening real quick. uh, uh, bow or archery. Yeah, archery uh, videos. Do, 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 do. And then archery trick shots. Dude, perfect, huh? Sounds cool. Oh, I was watching an archery video not long ago. I was watching a video about the guy who was like shooting, like doing archery, like shot from the. Yeah, it was that video that I was watching before. There's this guy that like did archery, like not like aiming like down the bow. He would just like kind of like, I know he's crazy. He's a little bit crazy, but like disturbingly good. Lars Anderson, A New Level of Archery. Yeah, if you haven't seen the video before, here yeah. If anyone's curious to see what the heck video I'm rambling about, I will post it in chat. Do yeah. I think that's you're probably thinking of the same guy as like he like runs and jumps and like shoots all at the same time. Uh, oh yeah, and like yeah, this is I think this is why I was like yesterday when I was like trying to think of like what is the correct side of the bow to put the arrow on, because like this guy apparently like breaks with convention and like puts it on like an atypical side, or like like the way archery is typically depicted is like yeah, he went back into his research and he found out that people were doing bows like wrong for like a million years, or for the past like I don't know however long. And I don't know if you haven't watched the video yet. It's really I'm not gonna do a good job of describing it, because if I tried to describe it, you'd be like, no, that doesn't actually happen. You'd be like, no, that's he doesn't actually do that, but no, he does. He's really good. This video isn't really nearly as helpful because it doesn't show the arrows landing as much as I would hope. What I'm looking for right now is basically just to see what it looks like when an arrow hits its target. I'm finding plenty of videos of like people shooting like soccer balls and stuff, but like not that many targets. Uh, Interestingly enough. Um, why is he? Someone shot a bowling ball inside a pool, or a bowling pin inside a pool. All right, this is not helpful. I should not be watching this. Um, so maybe yeah, okay. So I wasn't planning on putting audio into this. Oh here, I'll get back to screen cam. I wasn't planning on putting like audio in these little things. So like, if I'm gonna sell it, I really have to sell it with animation. So maybe I should just like put in like little arrow noises to play like coincidentally. Oh, although I don't know how well that would work considering I have like audio and graphics on separate threads. So no, I shouldn't rely on audio, and I don't want to either. So I should really figure out a way to get the effect visual to work visually. Um, hmm, this is an interesting new challenge. Uh, I could yeah, no, I'll just have to try things and like see what works, what doesn't. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna use something stupid like these things that I have here for starters. Um, so let's line these up as if they were bullseyes. Uh, yeah, that's about fine. And then sure, let's let's oh yeah, okay, so let's I don't know. Just oh, maybe I should have these in the other direction. because it might be easier to go by like the upper corner. If I went by the upper left corner, that'd be easier than going by the upper right corner, because like the coordinate system for 2D stuff tends to go by the upper. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip layer horizontal, and then wait, what? No. Things that look symmetrical to me are often very not symmetrical. I've noticed. Um, I don't. Not that it matters. I'm just like repositioning these slightly. Oh yeah, actually, I guess I will want to have these like actually like symmetrical, so that way, uh, right? Because I'll need to know what the I'll always need the bullseye, like the exact center mark to have it lined up, so that I can like indicate when things are like perfect or not. Um, excuse me. All right, but then yeah, so that's like cool and all, and I should do that. But for starters, yeah, no, actually, let's do that for starters. So let's figure out like what is the actual. Okay, so the width of this is 950. 950 does not divide cleanly by 3. 940 does not divide cleanly by 3. 930 would, but that doesn't really help. So I'll have to. Okay, so it's not going to be like literally exactly like pixel perfect, but we'll just cheat that slightly. What is calculator? What is 950 divided by 6? We'll go with 158, I guess. So 158, and we should do the exact height. So 310 divided by 2 is 155. So 158, 155. Whatever. 155. Yeah, okay, so let's find that coordinate. Wait, what are all these layers? Oh, that's the new layer. Okay. So 155 158 150. Did the water just flickered, didn't it? Like, out of the corner of my eye I was like, did that? I think it did. Oh yeah, the zero XP. This thing I know without. I already fixed this one. What time is it? It is 7:08. 7:08. And today is the 29th. 4:29. Water flicker again. Water flicker is like, it did flicker. All right. Water flicker bug, not my favorite bug. It's probably the bug that I've fixed the most on this project, right? Like of all the bugs that I've fixed like 500 times, I don't know. I just don't care for it. I'd like to just like fix it and then have it like stay fixed. Like that'd be really cool if it could do that, but doesn't seem to be in the cards. All right, so here's the quote unquote exact center of this one. Oh yeah, I should also do the boundaries correctly, right? So 158 times 2 is going to be 316. So let's get the boundaries on the right marker, boundary, whatever, blah blah blah. So what layer are they on? They're on this layer. So they're pixel width of 5. So if they're supposed to be centered on 316, then that means they'll start on 4, 5, 6, 14, 314. Okay. And then actually, just for symmetry's sake, I'm going to delete this. Actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna put, wait, what? No, where's the, oh yeah, I'm gonna put these up here. I'm gonna squish squish these two layers together. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. I'm gonna just, or layer, flip horizontal. Okay, so now so now we have the center marker here. We have the center marker here. So we just need to do the center marker in the center of the screen, which is easier, because 950 is divisible by 2. 950 divided by 2 equals, what, 475. So 475, 155 is going to be the center point here. Oh, I can switch these layers together. 475, 475, 155. There we go. Okay. So now let's like line up our targets. Wow, I'm not good at making things like centered. I'm not good at all. Oh, wait, no, yeah, no. The divider lines are symmetrical, so I don't have to worry about those right now. So let's go to this layer, and shift this so that the center of the target is like right dead center, or at least close enough. And then let's do the same thing on this layer, so it looks like we're, oops, so it looks like we're hitting a bullseye. I mean, this is not final art, of course, but alright, so right, now let's do that for these as well. Do 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 do. Oops. So, yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, arts. Oh, temp arts. You are the most temporary. The most temporary. Oh yeah, so what is actually the pixel coordinates here? I should probably jot those down. Oops. Actually, that's fine. That's fine how it is. Okay, so deselect. Yeah, so the pixel coordinates, just from memory, this is what 150. This is 155, 158. Wait, 155, 158? No, it's supposed to be 158, 155. Whoops. Let's try that again. 158, 155. Not a huge difference, but, you know. Oops, that's the wrong way. Alright. 158, 155. Alright, there we go. The rest of it was correct though. Except for the fact that I mirrored it incorrectly, so let's do what? Yeah, let's just erase it from this side. Duplicate this layer. Flip this layer. And squish the layers back together because the rest of it does no harm. And alright, let's go ahead and let's recenter it slightly. This one's like basically fine. And I'm not gonna remove the the arrow. It's good enough. Again, this is temp art, so it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Just want it to be representative enough so that when I make the real art, it at least has a solid enough foundation. Which I don't think it has quite yet, but we're basically there. Getting there. Thank you, GasX. How's it going? Welcome. I help protospasm so we don't get cross. Ah, no, I typed too slow. I typed too slow. I should probably just type faster when I'm like under the gun like that, but nope, nope, not my style. All right, I'm just gonna save this as all right, because we have a new. This is gonna be our So I'll save this as what like hits. Yeah, I'll save this as hits, and we also need a new folder for like the actual like hit like when I export these layers and stuff. All right, so the things are centered enough now, so I'm going to. Well, I'll export the layers first. So actually, oh yeah, no, I guess these lines, like these vertical lines, like I'll want to export those like with the background layer, I guess. So uh, let's do what? Huh. Oh, weird. Yeah, I'll just squish those together. All right, so I'll just get rid of let's get rid of these. Whoops, not that. Get rid of these dots now that we have everything lined up. And I won't save this copy of the image, but I'll squish the black lines and the targets. This will all just be one thing. So I'll say new. Okay, paste. Save this as so this will be hits folder, and this will be targets .png. All right, and then yeah, so this will be this will be copy file new. Oops. Okay. Paste. Oh, wrong way. Copy, paste, save. Call this like thwap 2. And then this will be thwap 1. Yeah, file new. Okay, paste, save, thwap 1, the thwap 1, and then lastly, this will be. I might just like select from here, just for the sake of ease. This will be file new. Okay, thwap. Oops, save this as thwap 0. Okay, and yeah. So now, so how's this tableau going to work? We're going to have the relative positions. We're going to have the so we're gonna have the backgrounds, we're gonna have the positions, and then like one by one we're going to hey Alius, how's it going? Trusty Bard's not always the most talkative, but I'm sure he acknowledges you. So yeah. All right, let's those are really all the assets that I need for now to set up this this tableau. Uh, so so this will be Tableau 3 for now. If I add more tableaus, which I hope to, I'll bump it down the list further. Equals 3. So what do we do here? So the first thing we can just render the so graphics dot blit. What'll this be? This will be like archery. Archery HT targets, and we'll blit it where just to 485, yeah, and 5. because that's just the centered location for the backing, and then so yeah, so we have to. Oh yeah, so archery HT targets is not a thing yet. So so yeah, so let's say archery HT targets equals pygame dot load image dot load art slash archery slash hits slash targets target spelled correctly dot png. Save that, and then why do some people have stars over their head? Those are the players who are doing better than others, or the players who have been. It's like the I've been calling it the energy system, but I think I might. I don't know. I kind of wanted to call it the bravery system. It's basically the players who are more outgoing than others, like the players who like if the way to get the stars is to win at the game. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of an indicator of like how well you're doing at any given time in the game. So like when you first show up, you're not gonna have any stars, but you can get stars by playing the game. Yeah. Are name tags not showing up? Is the game crashed? Um, no, it's still running. Is it? I'm just like paranoid now. Because I don't know, I wasn't seeing name tags, and maybe I'm not seeing name tags because my OBS is like covering up. Oh, there, yeah, okay, no, name tags are showing up. They're just showing up. Right, I had like half of the screen covered up. I was only seeing the other half, and like, of course, name tags didn't show up on that side of the screen. But all right, anyways, um, let's do what then? Uh, so let's so HT targets, yeah. All right, so we'll need archery HT thwap. This will be all three. So it'll be a list of pygame dot image dot load blah 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 times 3. Except it'll be right. So it'll be instead of targets dot ping, it'll be thwap thwap 2 thwap 1 and thwap 0. Thwap 0. Yeah, and then and then what? So we'll have, yeah, so we'll need like the, so for it now I'm just gonna like randomly choose, so like archery HT so what, like hit pause will be, I'm just gonna choose like random numbers for now. So we'll say random dot range so it'll just be like a list of actually I guess it's gonna be tuples. I don't know why I don't use tuples more often. I make everything a list because I think, oh, maybe I'll change it later. I just don't like it that like with tuples you can't change individual elements. I like resent them, and so I never use them. But whatever. No, this is fine. Archery hit position will be random dot rand int, and it'll be anywhere from I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna say like 0 to anywhere from 0 to like 300, or like anywhere from like 5 to 305 or something. Not 3005. And yeah, it'll just be 6 of these, or three of these pairs. So copy, paste, Okay, and so these are going to be like where are like, so this is, I'm just using random data right now, but like once this is actually driven by game data, we'll want to get this number. We'll be getting this number from the data thread in order to determine the positions. Excuse me. Sorry. My face. Okay. So then so let's do what? We want to use these positions to like set up the animations for like the thwap images. So I guess we'll want to say like archery like thwap anim, or archery ht thwap anim or something. Anim, and then we'll want like archery ht thwap time, archery ht thwap cooldown, I guess. Like how much time between these animation things. Alright, so this equals if these typically show up for like 20 seconds each right now, I'll say like 5 seconds in between each. Time equals, I don't know, 0.0 for starters. I don't care. It can be whatever. And then anim, this will be 0. Because this will just be like the frame of animation. Alright, this might be like most of what we need to like set up what we're trying to set up. Alright, so we blit the targets, and then oh yeah, so when we switch to this event, actually, so when we switch to this tableau, the things that we need to reset are, oh yeah, actually, yeah, so the things we need to reset when we switch to this tableau are the hit positions, the anim, the thwap time. Yeah, we have to reset all these things. So right, so if SM tableau if SM tableau equals 3, then oh yeah, and since we're gonna have another tableau, let's modulate it across 4 instead of 3. So save this. All right, so then the things that we adjust are these. So anim will get set to 0. Thwap time will get set to time, or actually gframe time. Gframe time. I'm just going with +3 for starters, because the first one won't take a whole 5 seconds before it happens. The first one will happen a little bit sooner. And then the archery thwap anim, yeah, gets to 0, and these get randomized again. All right, so now let's okay, yeah, now we're ready to like animate this stuff. I'm just gonna be very simple animations for starters. So we'll just say if oh yeah, well, yeah. All right, so excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. So if if anim if anim no if yeah, it was archery ht anim thwap time is oh wait, actually, yeah, no, we'll switch on anim first, actually. So if archery ht thwap anim equals 0, then if archery ht thwap time is less than if archery ht thwap time is less than Yeah. Sorry. Archery HT thwap time is less than time dot time for G frame time. Excuse me. I was just thinking of like yeah. So like the conditionals about like how I blit these things. Like again, I want to change this stuff so that like I don't have to like redraw all this stuff like every frame probably. Maybe I don't know if it gets to the point of like optimizing this stuff like it'll make more sense to do things other ways. But no, for now. Yeah. Okay. So if archery HT thwap time is greater than G frame time, then we'll say uh, we'll draw so graphics dot blit. So the image will be thwap thwap index 0. The position will be those random positions that we chose. So archery HT thwap or HT hit pause index 0, and then archery index 0 index 0, and then index 0 index 1. Do do do. And we'll say, yeah. So then we'll say, archery, HT, thwap anim, equals 2 or 1. I'll just increment it. So then else if archery, HT, thwap. Thwap anim equals 1. We'll say these won't cascade because it's an else if. So even though it gets set to be 1, we're only checking this conditional in the case that this one didn't fire. So yeah, and if not, we can always invert the order. Okay, so then, yeah, so this is similar in that we just do this, except it'll be thwap, it'll be thwap, blah, 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 it'll be thwap index 1, and also we won't bother checking the time. Oh, but actually when we do hit this one, we do also want to reset the time. And this can be unindented. Right, so we'll want to say archery HT thwap time. Thwap time equals G frame time plus archery HT thwap cooldown, and yeah. So then else if archery. Oh yeah. Oh, so and then actually in this case we say archery HT thwap anim equals 2. Yeah. And then so it's also archery HT thwap anim equals actually I'm just gonna say else. I'm gonna say if archery so actually else and then we'll say again we'll say we'll blit this one in the same position, except now it'll be rested as index 2 because it'll have hit its mark and it won't be animating any further. So these three will happen in all three. These will happen in 3 consecutive frames. If like frames go too fast, and if it's like I don't know, for some reason like unpleasantly jarring or whatever. Oh no, you know what? I want a frame lock at 30 frames per second now that I think about it. Because if I render faster than 30 frames per second, then the frames actually won't get picked up by Twitch. Like, because Twitch only runs at 30 frames per second. Or, like, at least I'm only broadcasting at 30 frames per second. So, yeah, that's interesting. I hadn't really thought about that before. But, yeah, I guess I'll want to be doing that. I should probably add that real quick, just before I forget. Okay, so, where is that? So while true, for event in blah blah, frame count. So yeah, I'll do the G frame time. Oh wait, do I use G frame time? No, I'll do G frame time outside of this. So if wait, how am I gonna throttle this? Is it just gonna be that? Is it literally that it just won't render a new frame if it hasn't been 0.33, like 1/30th of a second since the last time we rendered a frame? I guess that's technically what I'm looking for, because I won't literally cap it at 30 frames per second, because like hypothetically a frame could take longer than that. Huh. Yeah, but like if we're only sending out, I'll do that for now. So if G frame time uh, minus what was like last frame time or something like that, last graphics time, is that what I think it is? Yeah. Frames per second is, wait, last graphics time. Where do I set last graphics time? I set it at the end of this block, right? Yeah. Wait, I don't set it at the very end. Oh no, I do. This is like the very end. This is right before we do. Okay, yeah. So, and I set it equal to what G frame time used to be. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so if G frame time minus last graphics time is less than 1 divided by 30, 1.0 divided by 30, then, or no, if it's greater than, excuse me. It's greater than, then only in that case do we want to do like any of this stuff. Down to the last graphics frame. But we don't want to stop checking messages. We'll continue to check messages because we can still do that data processing. Yeah. Yeah. Technically, this will clamp us at like lower than 30 frames per second, because like, this like part of the whoa, no, don't do that. Like this part of the loop, like the bottom part of the loop, huh. I could I could do the buffering thing that I was talking about before. Like I have double buffering enabled in like a Pi game, but I was thinking I might even stack up like more buffers. Yeah. Do I still have that on my to-do list? Uh, uh, Buffer, no results, render, no results. All right. Yeah. Something that I've been talking about doing is pre-render stack of frames to pre-render a stack of frames to buffer basically. Whoops, I don't have to hit Control S here. And I definitely shouldn't hit it a million times. Yeah. I guess I'll do this, like, for now I'll just do this to clamp the, I don't really want to be doing, I don't want to be clamping the frame time quite like this, but I'll have to come up with a better way. Like, I think, no, it'll be better once I can, like, pre-render some of the frames, so that way I can literally keep, like, a consistent frame rate. it won't be like, there won't even be like a slight variation to it. It'll be like literally like, every 30th of a second we'll put out a new frame, unless we're running at a lower frame rate, in which case we'll just do it, on a frame by frame basis. But yeah. Oh, that's what we should do. No, we should do, yeah. Wait. I should do all the pre-processing for the frame. I just shouldn't like flip it. Huh. Well, wait. No, maybe I should last graphics time. This is gonna be fine. I really shouldn't be worrying about it right now. Okay, so let's why was I? Oh yeah, because I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss a frame. All right, because we were setting up our thwaps. So all right, let's continue with the thwaps. So yeah, okay, so we did this else case, and so after we've done those 3 frames of animation, that one's good. So then we'll say if archery ht thwap anim equals 3. Oh wait, did I not? Oh no, 2 equals 2. If it equals 2, then we'll say we'll basically do this whole thing again. Like we'll do it all over, but for the next one. So it'll be graphics split archery ht thwap index 0, but it'll be at hit position 1. 1. Oh yeah, and actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pre-cook the offsets into these hit positions, because so the first one is gonna be anywhere from 5 to 305. The next one is gonna be anywhere from 315 to wait, no, what, how big are these things supposed to be? It's clear 950 divided by 3. They're supposed to be, oh yeah, 316-ish. So wait, yeah, I was actually trying to put it like a 5-pixel border on each side for whatever reason. I mean, these are just basically arbitrary numbers for starters. But okay, so the first one will be anywhere from 5 to 305. Or else, I mean, I can do 301, I guess. No, actually, I should do 312 or something. Because that's like, if you round it, that's like how it comes out, basically. Oh, the verticality, though, I don't care, whatever. No, yeah, so for the verticality, actually, it would be like 5, anywhere from 5 to 305, right, okay. So then this one, it'd be like 316 plus, or 317 plus 317 plus 5, so 322. Anywhere from 322 to, what is clear, 322 plus 317 is 639, so minus 5 is 634. 634, and so this one will be, yes, again, this will be 5 to 305, and then this last set will be, so 639 plus 5 is 344, or 644, excuse me, 644, and then that'll be so 945, I guess, because 950 is the top. 945, okay, and then 5 to 305, okay. Yes, so that way I don't have to like do any additional math when I'm setting these positions here. So right, so these will be positions 1 and 1, etc., etc. Oh yeah, except this will be, so this is anim 2, this is anim 3, this is anim 3, this is anim 4. Then there'll be an else case wherein, as before, we render like the hit position 1 in its final frame, and then once more we do this, all this fun stuff for the last of the thwaps. So we'll go with 4 and 5, and 5 and 6, and actually I guess we don't really have to reset the time this time because there's no other timing to really take into account, and these are hit positions 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Alright, that was probably all really dense and confusing, and let's see how it works. Should this actually work now? I don't know, let's find out. Oh yeah, so I'll initialize the SM Tableau to 2, so that way, whoops, wait, what? What on earth just freaking happened? Oh, I switched tabs. I was like, what? Okay, find that. Yes, this is initialize it to 2, so I don't know, hypothetically, like, maybe if this works, then we'll see, like, wait, what? Invalid syntax. Where? Oh, I'm probably missing, like, a parentheses or something. Oh, too many parentheses. Wait, what? No, that was enough. That was the right number of parentheses. What is it complaining about? Invalid syntax. Oh. Oh, I'm missing a parentheses here. Okay. There we go. Invalid syntax. Still? What the crap? Oh, I'm missing one here as well. Maybe? Yeah, probably. Okay. Stop! That's not even... Okay, good. At least it's telling me about a different one. If it was telling me about the same one again, I would not be enthusiastic. What are you trying to tell me about? Oh, I forgot the colon. Oh, I forgot it here too. Wow, look at all these missing colons. Look at all these missing colons. Wow, so many. So many missing colons. Alright, there we go. Right, is that better? Am I still missing one? Probably. Oh, again. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, because, right, actually, wait, hold on. We need to, right, I changed the initial initialization, but I didn't change, like, the re-initialization of this line. So, I want to do the same thing here, except indented. Yeah. Okay. So let's try this then. So, alright, so we see this tableau for a few seconds, and then we switch over to the targets, and thwap, thwap. Oh, you know what I just realized is, all of these numbers are wrong. Yeah, right. Alright, well, for one thing, archery, no, not archery, archery, you jerk. Archery, there we go. Yeah, so fun. Right, so the other thing, you're right. So with the hit positions, the thing that I realized is that, like, I was, like, kind of doing it correct, except, I forgot, this is actually going to be, 450, or no, 480 plus this value. I forgot to add 480 to all of these values. So it's just these first values. Yeah, like, I got the internal whatever is correct, but I forgot that this does not start at, you know, the frame of this thing does not start at 0. The frame of this thing starts at 480. So yeah, there's that. There's that to account for. Oh wait, actually no, it's 45 because right, I was thinking that 5 pixel margin was the 5 pixel margin, but no, I actually meant that as to be a second a different 5 pixel margin. So, all right, let's add that there, and let's add that down here as well. Uh, do do do. Um, okay. So let's see what this does. So we see a few seconds of that, and then switch to our targets. And 3 seconds later, thwap, thwap, thwap. Why no thwap? Why no thwap? What the heck? Did it crash? No? Doesn't sound like it doesn't. It's not acting like it crashed. But there are no thwaps. What the heck? Am I not reinitializing something correctly, or like? Let's see if we're like switching. See if we're switching. Our whatever is correctly. Print. Thwap. Anim. And then archery. HT thwap. Anim. So these should print out in like triplets, kind of. Oh, wait a second. Yay. Oh, wait, am I incrementing? Oh. Wait. No, I'm not incrementing this correctly, am I? Well, I mean, I don't know, I'm doing it kind of okay, I guess. But, wait, it goes 0? It starts at 0. Oh, wait. All of this is nested inside an if thwap anim equals 0. Oh no, it's the else case to that. No, so that's actually fine. But then 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 0 means waiting for the first one. 1 means waiting for the second one. 2 means waiting for the third one. 4, or 3 should mean waiting for the, oh no, I guess there's no... No, I don't... Hold on. Let's see what the, let's see what this thwap anim print tells us about, like, what's going on here. So yeah, whenever we're updating the anim, let's print about it, so we can see if we're progressing appropriately. Oh, there's no... Oh, so... Oh, is it because there's no else case here? No, this would only account for one of them. But there is supposed to be an else case here, because it's supposed to show the final resting position of oh, for one thing, I'm not indexing these things correctly. I'm indexing them as 0 for both coordinates. But that, I mean, that wouldn't explain anything. It's supposed to be 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. But that wouldn't explain why anything went wrong. So, right, that would only have like fixed, that would have only stuck them all to a diagonal. But, alright, let's see what's happening now. Hey. Hey, look at that. Hey, okay, so it's like kind of working now. And that animation could be worse. So I think it's like picking in too big of a range for one thing. But hold on, I wanna see that more. I don't feel like waiting for the full cycle to go around. But that was like kind of working, right? Did you guys? I don't know if you get. It's like it happens pretty quick, right? Like the thwap is like really, like, oh, Oh, maybe that's why we didn't see it before, because it can pick values that are like really low, and if it picks values that are like really low on the screen, then like you can't even really see it sticking. And of course, okay, so they're still like going out of range, and like so I should definitely scale down the variation in those values because it's way too high right now. But uh, yeah, I don't know why I made it quite so varied. Let's well, I mean, okay, so in reality, like once the system is actually like working, we're going to be we're going to be doing what? We're not going to make up these numbers. We're going to calculate these numbers based on the gameplay input. So hey, look at that. Not that that's a particularly good hit, but so what's actually going to happen is it's going to so like the full uh, the full effect is that it won't just like it'll show the targets and it'll thwap the targets like individually, but it'll thwap the target and then it'll pop up a number indicating like what percentage of players got that close. Like so it'll like hit the edge and it'll say like 30% of players hit the edge, and then it'll like go flying way off and it won't even hit the target, and it'll be like 60% of players or like or no yeah like 60% of players like way off, like, but then it'll like hit like bullseye and it'll be like 10% of players, and like I don't know, because that's supposed to be basically like the feedback section where you find out like what like how that went, how it worked. So all right, well we're at this tableau. I'm just gonna watch it one more time, and so I think I probably want to add like maybe like a few extra frames of animation to the thwap, because like right now the thwap is like really subtle. Maybe it'll go like yeah, like so like I think like the flash like into the like it seems like it seems like it's hitting the target, okay, but then it's just like hits the target and then like everything is like, so I think maybe I'll make it like hit the target and then like maybe like a poof. Yeah, maybe we'll have like a poof like that can stick out, because or like, and also yeah, it doesn't make sense if it doesn't even hit the target. If it doesn't hit the target, there should be like a separate animation for it to like just like whiz off into the background or something. Um, uh, oh, sorry, I was not very helpful on that one, Cap Silent. I'm sorry. Um, uh, yeah, okay, so the poof clouds can be like separate. Like they can be like the poof clouds can get introduced whenever a thwap completes, and then or whenever a thwap happens, and they can just like kind of like animate like a little separately. So it'll just be like uh yeah, I mean I can we can there's gonna be like wind